What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. If you are new, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss out when I post videos. If you are new, hello, thank you for being here. My name is Kitty. This is my channel. Check it out now or later. Definitely take a look at the description box. Read that. That's all of my contact information, all of the links for the shadow workbook, for the inner child workbook, for the book that I wrote, Talking to Myself, that's full of affirmations that I've used to get me in the right mind state that I'm in right now. If you're interested in anything like that, personal readings, things like that, then definitely check out the description box. If this is not your first time being here, welcome back, you guys. Lots of love being pushed and flown and blown to you. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love you send by watching these videos. So yeah, so this reading is going to be 3 piles. It's going to be a pick a pile, and it's going to give you a message from your future self. Now, keep in mind that the future is always changing. The future is not set in stone, okay? Because if you do something today, you know, that's completely different than what you were planning on doing in the future, just got completely changed. So the future is always changing. So what I say today, if you don't like what I say, you don't have to accept that as your future. You can do something about it to change it. But this is the message from your future self that will let you know whatever message that wants to come out. I didn't look at the cards previously, so I'm excited to see what the message from your future self is. So disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. Like I said, this is not meant to say this is how your life is going to be, because like I said, you have the ability to change it. You have the ability to say, no, I don't want to accept that, or yeah, I definitely want to claim that, as you know, or whatever. It's completely up to you. So take what I say as a grain of salt, listen to your intuition, and trust yourself, okay? So yeah, let's take our 3 deep mindful breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, you guys, doing these 3 mindful breaths that I've been doing with you since every time I do a tarot reading, doing these 3 deep mindful breaths will always, it doesn't even matter if you're about to pick a card, you do them before any situation, before a phone call, before you go for a job interview. You do that and you will literally ground yourself. At that point, what you're doing is you're recentering yourself, becoming grounded and centered, so you're more in line with your higher self and you're more grounded. Okay, so those 3 deep mindful breaths, even though you're only doing them 3 times, you are calming your heart rate, calming your mind, and letting yourself know that right here, right now, in this moment, I'm good, I'm safe. It's okay for me to relax and turn off that fight or flight mode. So yeah, you're gonna ask yourself, what message is for me? What is my future self wanting to tell me? And I'm going to give you a minute. You're going to choose between the soap, the blue rock, or the owl. Okay, so if you chose the soap, on it says dial. So like, I'm feeling like phone call, you receiving a phone call, or you making a phone call. Take that how it resonates, or someone's coming to contact you. And this is like a orange color, so this is like maybe reach, or someone contacting you to do something creative with you, like a creative project, or just some kind of coming together or connection with that dial right there. So let's get right into it. What is your future, a message from your future self? So look, you have authenticity, so answer the call is what I'm hearing as well. Whatever that means for you, it says take the call. So authenticity, I love and embrace who I truly am. My quirks and flaws are a natural part of me. So your future self wants you to know that, look, hey, we did it. We found our true self. Like, we are living in our own authenticity. Like, we're not worried about, and I'm smiling because I'm so excited. Look at this. Like, y'all finally found that, like, inner happiness, you know, where you're not really worried about what people got to say about you. You're just, whatever your truth is, you're just like, look, this is my truth, and you cannot live through me with your fears. You cannot live through me, you know, with your expectations. Like, no, I'm just doing me. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. So this could be like, that's why I said, like, take the call. So maybe someone has been trying to reach out to you or contact you, or someone trying to tell you something. But with this, do something for someone else. This could be like the people around you. Like, look how close they are to her. She's out there in nature. So this could mean like planting something. This could mean like having a little get together. With that 41 right there, it makes me think of number 5, because 4 + 1 is 5. And 5 is all about like change and growth as well. So I feel like you are, and this flowers is in this one too, so you have learned, and your future self is letting you know, like, you have learned to nurture yourself, and you have learned to nurture relationships. You have learned to pour evenly into yourself and into, you know, the people around you. And it's so beautiful and bright. It's such a light, gentle, my heart is like very open. Yeah, so that's what you're moving into, and that's beautiful. And I do, for you, want to look up the angel number 41, because that might be relevant for you. You might be seeing numbers like 444, 411. You might be seeing 41 a lot. You might be seeing 111 a lot. Or, but look, just now when I looked at my camera, it was on 311. So yeah, you might be seeing some things like that. Okay, and I'm just gonna read what angel number 41 is. It's a symbol of hope and affirmation. Like, look at that. That's what I told you. You should be more hopeful in life. Trust yourself more, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. This number is a symbol of spiritual guidance in its highest form. You simply feel a divine presence in your life, and you know that you're on the right path. See? Yes, that is what you look. Your future is just, your future is, the message here is just like, yes, like, we did it. We finally got out of our own way. That's why I said, like, dial, take the call. You might be this also smells good, so you might be like looking at things, just like taking it all in almost. Yeah, like, look, their eyes are closed. His eyes is closed while he's smiling, and her eyes are closed while she's playing with the bunny. And bunny, for me, bunnies represent like family. To me, they represent family. They represent things moving fast, many, whatever that means to you. So yeah, you might have a family, or in the future, you know, that's where you're headed towards, you know, having a family of your own. Take that how it resonates. This doesn't necessarily mean kids. For some it might mean kids, but this is just like having your own family, like having your support, knowing who's who, not having to cipher through and figure out what you already, like, that's where you're headed, because you've learned to be authentic. And when you're being authentic, you are attracting people who are attracted to the authenticity that you're bringing out. So yes, I'm like 2 cards in, still got more, but I'm just gonna keep on moving. That's the relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Look, I said like 4 and 1 is 5, so you're like, literally, like, you're breaking patterns, you're breaking chains, you're breaking cycles. And this could mean like walking away from people, but this could also mean like correcting your mind, letting your mind know that you are worthy, so that your heart can accept that. Really communicating with yourself, really looking in the mirror. See if you see that. There's a woman right here, she's wearing blue. Can you guys see that? I don't know if it's focusing. It's not. But yeah, there you go. So you can see this woman right here, and then she's holding up the mirror and she's like, look, you're beautiful and you're worthy of beautiful things in your life, and you just need to cleanse yourself and cleanse your space. And that's what you're doing. That's what your future self is like. Continue to do that. So if right now you're not doing that, then that's something that you can do for yourself, and that will, like I said, like what you do today, what you do now dictates your future. So if you are starting to work toward being whoever your authentic self is, your higher self is like, yes, take the call. And if you're ignoring the call, take the call. Take the call. But yeah, you're breaking those relationship patterns. You could be walking away from people who argue, because my kids are arguing right there. So you could be walking away from people who like disrupt your peace, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a people. It could be like a whatever situation, or walking away from mindsets, behavior patterns, like, oh, okay, I'm upset, so I'm gonna eat, like breaking that. Okay, that's what you're doing. Fizzier, holding on, like, yeah, holding on to, I hear the past, holding on to the past. And this says battle scarred. Yeah, see, yeah, this could be you right now, like holding on to the past, and you know, you still you have that battle scar, like, and it's green, like his blood is green. So yeah, you have a like scar on your heart, so to speak. Not literally, I mean, you could though, you could have a scar on your heart, but this is saying like something broke your heart and you're holding on to it. Okay, something didn't work out right, or you lost something, or just something happened that broke your heart and you're holding on to it. And that's why this relationship's right there. It's because it takes strength for you to look in the mirror and say, I want better, so I need to do better, you know. Burning land, like I said, like you cutting people off, and you gotta let yourself know that it's okay. You cutting these people off because they are not allowing you to be who you are, or you know, they're in the way of you being who you are with their toxic energy, or you know, whatever, they're gossipy. But burning land, yeah, you burning bridges, and that's okay. Reassure yourself. Look, and this is in reverse. So if it was upright, this beautiful little furry thing would be in those chains, but it's in reverse. So you are breaking chains, you are breaking cycles, you are like taking charge of your own life. And look, if you look right here, what is that? Is that a part of them? No, that might be a part of them, but it looks like those are like really deep wounds, deep scars on both sides, but you still like, nah, I've had enough. So yeah, burning lands, burning bridges, breaking the chains, breaking cycles, removing people who have been draining you. But you could also be holding on to people that are draining your energy, and that's something you need to get out of the habit of doing. You need to get in the habit of checking your body, like checking in with your body. When you go somewhere with somebody, or you're in someone's presence, scan your body. What are you feeling? Is your heart beating fast? Are you comfortable? Are you uncomfortable? Are you on edge? What are you feeling? Do you feel welcome? Do you feel out of place? What are you feeling? Okay, when someone tells you a story, what are you feeling? Are you feeling joyful? Are you feeling like you just want to go home because you feel sick at this point? Like, pay attention to your body. That will let you know like what and who is draining your energy. Okay, mask of brutality. Be gentle with yourself. Take it easy with yourself. Okay, you've been through a lot. I don't know how old you are, but you've been through a lot, and it's not all gonna happen in one day. So when I say fast changes, there are going to be some changes that happen overnight, but there are going to be a lot of changes that keep coming up. Okay, and when they do come up, you have to face them. Okay, so yeah, don't steal your own joy, and don't allow other people to steal your joy. And pay attention to who you have around you. Pay attention to who you tell your ideas to. There's a lot of like backstabbing and betrayal, or just feeling like that, or feeling like there's a fear behind being backstabbed and betrayed because that's what happened to you before. But Yeah. And then you have this mad sword beast. Yes, be gentle with yourself. It's okay. You don't have to be so cutthroat. I know it's a defense mechanism, but when you're being so angry and upset all the time, even if it's a way for you to set the boundaries, you're still hurting yourself. So learn how to be gentle and be compassionate and just look at it from a place of gratitude. Like, had they not did that to you, certain things wouldn't have happened. You know, as far as, so for example, if someone betrayed you in a way, you learn to use more discernment and not ignore your intuition, not overlook the red flags. So you have to sort of find the blessing in those bad moments and not allow yourself to get so mad that you're back feeling like you felt, you know, when it actually happened. So that's what I'm saying right there. Yes, look, it says we are family, and then it says when you focus on the good gets better. Don't focus on the loss, focus on the gains. Yes, I literally was just saying that, and I didn't even see the cards. I'm sitting right in my hands, and it says we are family. So like I said, like, this is all about family. So maybe this is like a family problem. Like, these emotions you feel, that's how you feel about your family or within your family. And I feel like you're breaking chains, breaking cycles. We are family also. Yeah, like I said, like, loving your support, who, you know, you're going to find that family that's already around you. You're just going to be focused on it. And then you have Thoth. This camera is not trying to focus today. You ain't trying to focus today, camera. But yes, it says I am grounded. So that's what you need to get. You need to get grounded. You need to remember to breathe. You need to focus on your center. You might see 8 a lot. 8 is all about you know, infinite abundance, infinite happiness, infinite love. That's all going to be available to you if you're focused on it. There's no different angle, no clever solution, no trickety trick that's gonna move that rock. So this is like, there's no substitution for doing the work. Okay, there's no shortcuts, you know, there's no spell. Like, your participation, your effort, all of that is what you need. So yeah, so stop trying to find a shortcut. Like, there is no shortcut. Like, if you want these things to no longer be a problem, you have to make it so. Okay, so that's what this message is here. Look, Ace of Fire. You are the weaver of your own destiny. You are the author of your story. You say who stay, you say who go, you say what reaction you're going to present in this situation. You don't always have to get mad about it. You might disagree, but, and I'm not saying like don't get mad, but be aware of your reactions when you are mad. Okay, because your reaction is very, very important. How you react to things, because in the future, your future self is like, you're learning this. So, you know, your future, the message here is like, you are in control of your life. And then look, you are guided, you are guided, you are blessed, you are intuitive, like, you are bright, you are beautiful. I do see someone who's very beautiful, and I'm not just talking about looks. You could be physically attractive, but I'm talking about like your spirit. You have a very beautiful spirit. It's very light, it's very gentle, and trust your intuition. Trust what you feel. Trust your heart. Trust yourself. Okay, that's this message here. Like, you are being guided, and although the sometimes our path isn't completely clear for us to see, trust in the journey. Trust in the direction that you're being called to go. That's what I have for you, you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope this was helpful for you. Okay, you guys, if you chose this blue rock, when I see blue, I think of emotions. I think of the throat chakra. I think of speaking. I think of water. I also think of play. I think of happiness when I think of blue, and peace as well. So I'm hearing like, I hope you find your peace, falling on your knees, praying by Kesha. I love that song. But yeah, I feel like you found your peace, whatever that is for you. I feel like your future message here is like, you found your peace, or that's what you'll be, you know. Look, play and curiosity, it's in reverse. So it says, I embrace my playfulness. Curiosity reinvigorates life. And so that was in reverse, but let's see how the rest of the cards play out. So I'm gonna see. You have be in the present, dream of the future, in reverse. So I feel like you have a fear of the future. So I feel like there is a fear of the future. This says, when we dream, everything is possible. So yeah, like there's a fear of the future. I feel like you're focused on choices. Okay, this says, the only thing that is real is love, and that's in reverse. Shift your focus back to love. That's what it is. That's exactly what the advice that you need to take. Shift your focus back to love. Gratitude. That's the easiest way to shift your focus back to love, because yeah, there's such a lack here. Yes, look, tribute to the doomed. Now this could be like you focusing so much on your losses, or you focusing on a loved one that you've lost, or this is an ancestor or a loved one coming through, or that is just with you, trying to help you mend yourself, trying to help you fix yourself. And I'm getting goosebumps for confirmation. So, and this could also mean like if you have an altar, or haven't set up an altar but have been thinking about like setting up like a tribute to your loved one, then this is confirmation that that's what you should do. You should connect with them. If you're someone who believes in like heaven or hell, this is like a message here saying like they are with you, you know, they're looking at you from heaven. You have like angelic messages coming here, or you have like angelic messages coming to you, and you have to focus on the love that this loved one provided you. And I feel like I'm about to cry. Man, I feel like I'm about to cry. So you could have like a lot of pent-up emotions, and it's like you fear the future because like they're not with you, and so like you've had to continue on without them, and it has been a really big struggle, but they've never left your side. Okay, right here, there's two pictures of the, can you see that? Right there, they never left your side. And like maybe whatever you guys used to play, if this is related to a loved one, whatever you guys used to play or do as a child, or whatever like childhood dream or childhood idea you guys had, pursue it. Give it a try. I feel like that's where you might find your love again. That's where you might find your passion. But I feel like right now you're very closed up. You're very bottled up. And you have a very strong fear of the future. But the future is what you make it. Just like the present. When you're focused on all that's in your life right now, what do you have in your life right now? Look around. What do you see? Right in front of you with your eyes. What do you have? That's where your focus is. What do you have? Do you love what you have right now when you're looking around? Close your eyes. What do you hear? Do you love those sounds that you're hearing? Do you love the fact that you can hear? Cover your ears. Keep your eyes closed. What do you smell? Smells is like so amazing, because you can smell stinky smells, but you can also smell like really, really good smells, like candles, perfume, fresh blankets. There's so many good smells. Do you like tasting water? Do you like tasting juice? What flavor do you love to taste? You know, see, these are things that brings us back to the present. And then you have to allow yourself to dream big. You gotta allow yourself to be in the present, but prepare for the future. What do you see in your future? Who do you see in your future? What are you doing in your future? You have Ryu Rans. So yeah, you're hiding from your emotions. You're trying to like put a protective shell over you, and you have Dark Hole. And when you're holding on to these emotions, you become almost like a different person, because you're not operating on love. You're operating off of fear. You're operating off of emotions that you're trying to hide. So yeah, there's like, and you're like spiraling downward, but you might be really good at hiding it. You might be really good at I'm hearing like tricking people, but not like in a way like you're manipulating them, but you're good at hiding your emotions. You're good at hiding what you feel. Oh my gosh, you know, you guys, you know what I'm hearing. You probably don't know who Jack Hartman is, but my kids love him on YouTube. And he has this song, "It's a world of wonder, shining out so bright. It's a world of wonder." And it's there for you to explore. It's there for you to, even if you like, you don't feel like, and you have the number 7, but even if you feel like you aren't going to travel anytime soon, there is no harm in dreaming about it. Going to the airport, getting searched, passing those not detective monitors, but the metal detector monitors, free and clear, and you're walking through, you actually got a roller suitcase, and you're going to your flight number 7. Like, that is exciting to even think about. So allow yourself to do that, okay? Allow yourself to do some of the things that you love without feeling like you're obligated to do it. Just do it because you woke up like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna play hopscotch today because that's what I want to do. You have number 6. Oh, so as far as number 7, you might see angel number 7s a lot. You might see 777 a lot, 77, or numbers with the 7 on it. You could be born on the 7th, or 7 could be significant to you. You also have number 6, which is time, and this is like time heals all wounds. But some wounds, yeah, this is like time heals all wounds, but it's like, that's like a saying that doesn't make sense to a lot of people, because it, you know, and it just all depends on like your mind, okay, where your mind goes from that. So it's like, time can heal all wounds if you have learned to focus on the love that this person gave you and gave to the world, and not so much focus on the fact that how they died or the fact that they're no longer here, because that's not true. They're letting you know, like, I am here, it's just not in the physical. And I know sometimes that's really, really hard, but I can assist you better where I am. I can be there all the time for you, you know, where I am right now. So when the fact that you're hiding your emotions, you're also closing them out. Okay, so that's something that they also wanted to let you know. And I say they because this is definitely like, this is someone that I feel like you know, a loved one that you know. Okay, and they're like trying to help you mend yourself, trying to help you fix, build, and repair yourself, but you're just trying to focus on bringing them back somehow, some way. But they're like, they never left. They're always there with you. I feel like this could be like a sibling or someone that you were really close with. If this is not like a family member, this could be someone that you considered family, or someone that you was really, really close with. This could be a family member. This could be a really, really close friend. So take that how that resonates. Or I did say family member. Okay, yeah, family member, sibling, or really good friend. So this says, I am letting go of today's stress. I invest my time doing what makes me feel good. Doing what makes you feel good. I welcome change. I use my time wisely. So using your time wisely will make you feel not only useful, but it'll make you feel better. So maybe invest some time in like visiting, like I said, if you don't have an altar, maybe visiting visiting what? Their place, or where they died, maybe like a cemetery or wherever they died, like visiting something. But yeah, it's like, use your time wisely. Don't just use your time sulking. You have this one in reverse, and this says, you are free to choose your own path and respect the freedom of others. Being that it was in reverse, so you feel, like I said, this dark hole, you feel trapped and stuck. You don't feel free. You don't feel hopeful. You don't feel like you have a lot of faith. I feel like you're running on E. You're not really adaptable, and you're not really showing love. You're not open to love. So that's what it's like. Understand that you are free to choose whatever path you want. Choose one that makes you feel good. And once you choose a path, work every day toward getting closer and closer and closer to that path. Okay, play more. You're very, very serious. Okay, and you're very, very serious. You have the King of Fire here. You could be a Leo, but it's in reverse. So the King of Fire, I'm gonna look that up in a minute, but you're just, maybe you're feeling weak, or maybe you feel like expressing emotions is weak, but it doesn't make you weak. You have the dragon here, and you have a lion here, so you're one who's very like strong and noble. But whenever you think about emotions or expressing your emotions or crying, maybe you feel like that makes you weak, but it doesn't. It doesn't. You have to learn how to nurture your emotions. You have to learn how to let go. You have to learn. And look at this, as a heart necklace in her hand. So like, your loved one is really coming through, like, here, I love you, like, or maybe wear something of theirs as well, but they're coming through like, I love you, like, let go of the pain. I wish I could take the pain away. This is literally like, I wish I could take the pain away. I'm gonna look it up to see what other messages wants to come in. Okay, so the King of Fire, proactive, dauntless, inspirational, vital, powerful, passionate, charismatic, involved. So yeah, the King of Fire, being that it was in reverse, it speaks of the consequences of arrogance, aggressiveness, and an explosive temper. So this could be you. It symbolizes a leader who has forgotten that in order to lead, one must have followers. And if one treats them harshly, they will find someone else to follow. They will act to replace their king. So listen very carefully to that, okay? When this card appears, remember to keep your temper in check. Think before you speak and act. If you are challenged and close to losing your cool, take a step back and give yourself time to cool off, because that's a lot of the times how we say things that we regret. So you could have said things to this loved one that you regret, or focus on the things that you didn't say. This could also be you and anybody that's around you, you know, your family. Yeah, because like I said, like, you could have a family. But this was focused more so around the loved one, but this is now bringing me back to the people around you. How are you treating the people around you, the relationships that are alive in your life? Okay. Yeah, be sure to avoid bullying and intimidating people in order to get things accomplished, because that will breed fear and not respect, you know, not the good kind of respect. Like, I don't want anybody to fear me, because then they got like ill intentions. Well, I feel, you know. So yeah, avoid doing that. It will only serve to put people offside and sabotage any chances of success. So yeah, and don't get caught up in the glory that comes with success. Don't Don't place yourself upon a pedestal to expect to be worshipped, for there will always be someone who is willing to push you from your precious position. So yeah, you guys, take that how and use that, like, so make sure that you're nurturing and being, you know, I'm hearing like respectful to the people around you, okay? Because a lot of people, the people that I feel like the people that are around you are trying to help you or just show you love, but you're like not open to it. Okay, and so then you have the Six of Water, which is all about kindness, concern, sympathy, understanding, forgiveness, love, and ideals. Okay, so this card right here is all about kindness and concern. Okay, this is like represents like all things good and pure within humanity and in an ideal that a lot of us, you know, serve to be. So this also talks about like displays concern and care, but does so with a level of emotional detachment. Okay, yeah, emotional detachment is very, very important, because you're just giving kindness and giving love without the expectations of getting something in return. It's just, you are that embodiment, and so that is just who you are. Okay, she is sympathetic and compassionate. That's so funny, because the King of Fire is more like that masculine energy, which I feel like you exert, and then this right here is more so like your feminine energy, and it's more like pushed in the back, because like I said, you have this hidden emotions, and she's blue, and this is like very water, and you're like, no, I prefer to be like this, or this is just the how you grew to become, like to take on more of your masculine as a form of like protection. But this is like, yeah, and it's so funny, do not meet aggression with aggression. That's so funny. But yeah, so this card right here is just being understanding and aware that we all think and believe and see life in unique ways, and so that determines how we behave and how we respond. And this is all about like understanding that and being forgiving, you know. But this is not like forgiving because you know that they didn't do anything wrong. This is forgiving because you know that the act of forgiveness sets you free and enables you to move without being weighed down by emotions. So that inability that you feel like you have to forgive, you know, is what's like here. So you need to learn and continue to keep learning, and not just learning but applying that forgiveness, applying that love, just taking it one step at a time. Okay, love the best that you can. Okay, work on handling these emotions, especially toward like this loved one that's not there. Start there. I feel like, ooh, and I just got this burning in my stomach. Y'all take care of yourselves. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next time. Hope this was helpful. And finally, you guys, if you chose the owl, real quick, I want to look up the owl symbolism. Ooh, wisdom. So wisdom, owl symbolism, this is a sign of influence, providing wisdom in life and power. So yeah, you guys, owls to me also makes me think of like a message. Also makes me think of protection and guardian. So let's see what your future message has, your future self message has for you. You have generosity. I compassionately give from the heart. I have all that I need. Ooh, abundance. That's what I heard, y'all. Ooh. It says be willing to express love. Express love to receive love, but it was in reverse. Be willing to quiet. Be willing to express love, you guys. So you have to express love to receive love, because you would, I hear you attract what you are. So not so much like doing deeds because you know that you're going to get something, but just doing it because you can, doing it because you have the ability to help somebody else. So that's what this is about, being a giver. You know, don't just expect people to give to you, because it's like a two-way street. You know, give to get. Appreciate this moment, show gratitude. And angel number 33, I said God, did I say guidance? Oh, I said guardian. But yes, show gratitude for all that you have in your life. Not only all that you have in your life, but show gratitude for how far you've come, mentally and physically. Okay, so a lot of us focus on the material things that we've gained or do and do not have, but how are you mentally? How are you mentally handling things versus how you were mentally handling things 2 years ago? Breakdown versus I got faith, ain't nothing gonna shake it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like take a moment to appreciate like yourself. Okay, appreciate yourself, appreciate the things that you do, because we really don't give ourselves enough credit. We really don't. Like, oh, you paid the bills, oh, that's normal. It's no, don't nobody want to pay bills. You did a really good thing by paying those bills, you know. So it's just things like that, like we deem normal. Celebrate yourself, appreciate yourself for doing that, appreciate yourself for handling your responsibilities, you know. Appreciate yourself for being able to love yourself through anything, you know, whatever it is. But you have to be willing to express love. You know, you don't really have to focus on express love to other people, but express love to yourself as well. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So take that. So you have cursed seal of the forbidden spell, labyrinth, so confusion. Yeah, just being drained of your energy and being off balance, feeling like you are lacking something, and that's because you're not being grateful. You're not showing enough gratitude for the things that you have. You're not showing gratitude for how far you've come. Like I said, the labyrinth is like a maze, but you're not showing you're not, you know, where you are right now is where you're meant to be. So don't think like, oh, I'm stuck in this situation. You're meant to be right here. So if your life is at a complete standstill, you're meant to be right there. Every opportunity and situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So that's what you need to do. Wherever you are, you need to find love in that situation. You need to learn how to be grateful in that situation, because it could be worse. And I feel like when we're having like a really, really bad situation and we can't like get our minds wrapped up in it, that is a perfect time to like compare whatever your situation that you're going through, compare it to an extremer situation. So for example, if your electricity is out, well, I won't use that one. So okay, I'll use another one. So for example, if your car broke down, you know, you're like, oh my gosh, like I now I'm gonna miss work and everything that's gonna go wrong. You can think of it at the top of your head. But instead of doing that, you know, say for example your car is broken down only because of a flat tire. So you got a flat tire, so your car's broken down, right? So instead of being like, oh my gosh, you know, I can't get the money for the flat and blah 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 blah, about, you know, going on and on about that, instead of doing that, well, you can be like, well, at least it's just a flat tire. At least it's not a blown engine gasket. You know, at least it's just one flat tire, not all four of them. You know, so that will help you get into the habit of being grateful that it's that bad and not extremely bad, you know. So, and then that's just one situation. And then like maybe you compare your situation to a country that doesn't have as much as you have, and you know that they don't have as much as you have. So doing that will get you in the habit of appreciating what you do have into your life. Okay, so when we wake up feeling like oh my gosh, poor me, look at someone who's in a wheelchair and has to do extra just to get by, you know. And that's just an example, you know. Just be grateful that you can do the things that you do and you have access to the things that you have access to, because there is someone else with less. So be grateful for what you have. You have air, so you could be an air sign, or just show air qualities. And these are the thinkers, communicators, and the doers. Analyze, mental, social, fluctuating, writers, teachers, philosophers, intellectually stimulating. So you're really good. You're in your mind a lot. You know, if you're not an air sign, you could have air in your chart, or you're just someone who's in their head a lot. You think too much, okay? And yes, thinking too much can be a bad thing, because you think too much and you don't take the appropriate action because you didn't thought yourself out of it. You have earth in reverse though. So yeah, get grounded. Grounded, strength, nature, go-getters. So yeah, you're feeling stuck and stagnant, feeling like you can't do anything, but focus on what you can control. When you feel like you can't do anything, that's because you're focusing on the things that are outside of your control. Focus on what you can control. What can I control? What? You can control yourself. You can control what you do. You can control what you don't do. You can control how you feel. You can control what you feel. And you can choose to feel grateful, and you can choose to feel love for yourself and for everybody that's around you, that's still around you. Okay? You have practical, stable, goal-oriented, hard workers, competitive, down to earth. This is all about that Saturn energy, getting yourself organized, getting your thoughts in line. Okay, you're a very hard worker, so start giving yourself credit for all the hard work that you've been doing. You'll feel a lot better about it. You have Bag Lady. Y'all know that song, and if you don't, go listen to that song. Bag Lady, you gon' hurt your back, dragging all them bags like that. I guess nobody ever told you all you must hold on to is you, is you. One day all them bags gon' get in your way. I say one day all them bags gon' get in your way. So pack lights. Y'all, that's my song. So you might see number 4 a lot, but it says talented, gifted, beautiful. Holding on to so much pain. If someone caused you hurt, you don't have to hold on to it. Bury it, throw it in the river, burn it, but don't hold on to it. You hurt yourself more. Trust that you have all the skills, talents, and abilities to overcome any obstacles and achieve your highest desires. And you might see, like I said, angel message 4. And look, right here you have faith. And look, you have 3 of earth in reverse though. So, but he's planting. Okay, he's transmuting that energy into something positive, into something great. And so you have to get into the habit of having faith that there is something more out there for you. There is something greater out there for you. But you got to be appreciative for what you have right now and where you are right now, because how can you get more if you're being ungrateful about what you got? Okay, and you could also be feeling stingy, or feeling like you're always broke or something. That's what I'm feeling, like you always broke. You don't have to be always broke, but that's what I feel like this energy is like, always that mentality like you don't have enough. But you do, and you gotta have faith that the universe is abundant. So that abundance, so that you can attract this abundance into your life, because you've been planting the seeds but haven't been tending to them. Okay, you've been in your head way too much. Planting the seed. Oh, will it grow? Will it grow in 2 days? Will it grow in 4 days? Oh, when will it grow? Oh, I'm gonna ignore this plant. You know, but you're just focused on the outcome is what you are. You're focused on the outcome and not focused on enjoying the journey. And so your future self wants you to take a moment to show yourself some love, show yourself some appreciation. And the message from your future self is like, take care of yourself. Because, you know, if you start taking care of yourself now and start tending to your flowers and start tending to your garden and start tending to your health, like, we gonna be good. You're gonna be like, yes, grounded, rooted. And if you are in your head, like I know you're gonna be in your head, you gotta learn how to create that balance. You gotta learn how to come. Look, she coming with the flower. You gotta be gentle with yourself, okay? You literally have to be gentle with yourself and start giving yourself more credit for the things that you do, because you do a lot and you have a lot to offer as well. Girl or boy, you have a lot to offer. Understand and know that. Your future self is coming here like you have a lot to offer. So tend to yourself so you can see for yourself all the things that's like around you. You have a lot of stuff around you. This could be jewelry, this could be shells, this could be just a good sight, a good view, maybe nice weather. You have a lot of good things around you. You might see the number 6 a lot, or the number 4 or 33 a lot. You might see, like, you might have beautiful sights, ability to see birds, or birds come to your window or close to your window. But there's a lot around you. And like, look at her, she's like full of jewels and things like that, and she's still looking like, but they got that and it's so shiny and I would like it instead, you know. So it's just like, appreciate what you got. Stop looking at what everybody else got. Look at what you got. You have a lot too. You have a lot too. It's like, they got better. No, they don't. Everybody got their own type of blessings, and stop wishing for what they have, because you're not going to be satisfied with what they have, because what they have is not for you. That's their own blessings, okay? Like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope this video was helpful for you. So until the next time, bye you guys.